Yeah, crap, I forgot to put it on desktop, so oh well, I'll get to that in a minute. If I drop off, I'll be right back. Okay, that should take care of that. Make sure I'm set to go, no interruptions. Okay, the thumbnail is correct. Unfortunately, it's not my personal discovery, but um, apparently a good friend of mine has found a really nice example of a 1943 copper, 1943 San Francisco mint copper Lincoln cent. Um, and in the same pile of coins, it was also an 1877 Indian head cent. I seen these personally, in hand personally. I'm going out today to verify everything. I'm going to scope it with my microscope, my digital microscope. We'll see what happens. Um, None of that's going to be released. None of that information is going to be released until he's done what he wants to do as far as getting the information out there correctly. But he's already agreed for me to come over there and deal with that part of it, at least document the dies on it. So at least I can match them up. So this is going to be a fun day. In the meantime, I'm going to go over some of my stuff that I got over at one of the shops that I go to. I'm just kind of getting prepared for that right now. I got to figure out what the heck I got to take with me. I got to take a few things when I do this later on, but I've been authorized to go down there and take these coins and put them under the scope. I got my digital scale and all that good stuff too, but I got to pack like half of my coin stuff and with me and take it with me. This is going to be kind of an interesting field trip because I've never done anything like this before. But the guy, I understandably know, I can understand why the guy has trust issues. And that being said, I'll release whatever I have later down the line here as soon as possible. Hopefully before the end of the week. I'm saying sooner, but that's kind of my target time at this point. So yeah, um, pretty interesting. The coin itself looks to be red, and it looks every bit as genuine as anything else that I've seen as far as rarities go. This is really interesting. It's really cool. Um, this is going to be fun. I'm going to send out a few invites. See what some of the other people might say. So I'm kind of multitasking here. I'm getting things done, preparing to go do this. Okay, let's see here. Gotta get to the right account so I can send these out. Okay. There's one person. There's another one. Who else? Oh, what the heck? If I haven't sent you somebody or certain people invites, it's just I'm just throwing a couple out there that I know will probably respond soon here. Okay, who else? Got somebody on here down. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of everybody here. Well, no. We'll try this one here. Hey, I can invite Winner Coins. That would be cool. Oh, this guy, definitely. I'll just give that a good start here. One more time here. Somebody else. No, I did invite him, did I? Yeah, okay. Just writing down the alphabet here. So, la, 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 la. Yeah, that's good for now. I'll do that. Subject. Invite. Oops. Again, predicted. All right, now to that point. And that should do it. Okay. I'll let that one out. Oh, yeah, well, do that. And there we go. That should be sent out. Okay, back to the window here. Okay. Should be back up. All right. Let's get the computer hooked up so you can actually see something on my screen. Kind of got things set aside and moved, so it's going to take me a couple of seconds here. Oh, you're over here. There we go. Got good thing I got new cords. All right. Let's see if I can get this thing fired up real quick. I need to do that. Okay, that's getting warmed up. Oh, no. Okay, camera's on. Dude. Should be getting a signal. Yep. Looks like it's working. Transmission's going. I'll put Marvin up there for you to look at real quick. Take a look at this one real quick. Looks like there's a shoulder fluid there. Look at that. That's weird. Looks like a clash on Queen Elizabeth here. Okay, anyway. There's Marvin. There's Marvin the Martian. Okay, I have to repeat myself a few times here, but that's okay. Getting ready to go document somebody's discovery of 1943. San Francisco met Lincoln wheat sent copper, and at the same time, his 1877 Indian head sent, and both of these are mint state. Really, really nice examples. I've seen them personally. They look authentic. I've had them in hand. This is going to be quite the field trip. Normally wouldn't do anything like this, but this is going to be for a friend. And they want me to document the dies. So I'm taking my scope and everything else I can with me to do that. My usual stuff. Scale, scope. Bring my laptop with me. This is all going to go down. I'm going to try to get this done earlier today, as soon as possible. See what happens. Anytime. Let's see here. I got my stuff I got from the coin shop the other day. Found that. Okay. Okay. Starting up too early. Well, This one's gonna have this one. I gotta put this in the snap tight. Get out of that flip. Let's see here. This one. Down. Take a look at these again. Okay. See you. I'm just getting prepared to take off later on. Do this document these dies of this discovery. I was informed of getting ready to go over there sometime between I don't know, 11 and 2 o'clock today, Pacific time. I have already had these coins in hand, just so you know. They look fine to me. They look authentic to me. And so that's the only reason I'm packing up my stuff and going out there with so I can document these dies. I can put them down under the microscope and match them up against any other known dies on the net. So all the auction houses and everybody else, they have all that information that I can match it up with. Shouldn't be a problem. Oh man, this got wet. No. Okay, it's covered. Oh. Just have to double check this one. Bring them both with me just in case. Sticky on the outside. Didn't touch the electronic. Okay, here we go. It should stay sealed up. Looks okay. Oops. Little blow by blow there. All right. Oh, let's see what happens. Or hopping. There you go. Oh, he's got a little boogie there too. So we got a boogie Bugs Bunny or something. Close enough. In case you're wondering, that's a Benjamin $50. It's a pretty hard one to find in Mint State. This one, it's a 51S San Francisco. Notice that it had a little clashing or something going on. So kind of got a close up. Looks like a Bugs Bunny / Boogie Boogie Nights coin. He's got some serious front teeth there. Oh, it appears to be front teeth almost. Either or the boogie, the booger. Franklin Booger. Okay, test this out. Make sure both my scales are working okay. Yeah, that one works. Okay, been live a tribe. There's some water. Agua. Just find a coin. Where would I find one? Oh, one that's not flipped out here. I'm going to find one right here. Oh, copper. Oh yeah, just doing on the ground anyway. This is 66. Nothing special. Nothing to see here. Just wanted to make sure my scale's working okay. I'll do all this when I document this thing. .11 exactly. Wow. Well, I got it pretty good back then, I guess. Because it's showing up perfect on this scale. Let's get the other one. That one doesn't go down to hundreds, just tens. Okay, where did I put it? Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, that was almost smart. I gotta clear this stuff away here. Sooner, hopefully later, and not. I gotta get this stuff into a modular setting so I could do this a lot quicker. Especially if I'm going to do this mobile. There's a steel San Francisco scent. You could ponder at while I'm getting ready. Oh, that one's nice. I gotta look at that one. I don't remember looking at that one. That one too later. You need to set up a demonstration table. Oh, that one's really nice. Whew. I've learned to find some better things. No, I didn't learn. I just know now. Okay. So this one. And what the hell is this? Okay. Find just another one. You can find another 66. Doesn't make any difference really, but I'll just use the same one. I'm going to set these side by side. Okay, get the camera set up on wide angle. Okay. Okay. Tear it out. Okay, that one goes back to the same. That one pretty much the same. Okay. So they're both accurate. These are both going with me. Since I'm having to document dyes, I need to bring the Hubble telescope with me. This is going to be interesting. I can see a lot of good stuff with this thing. You can see the entire coin. Demonstrate here. With the light, you can eliminate any problems with shadows. So without the light, you should be able to see it better with the camera. But still. Well, assuming the lighting in here is okay, but I haven't set the lighting in here. See how it works. With this one, you can see all the details, the whole die, up close, personal, whatever you want to do. That's going to go with me too when I document that today. I'm just waiting for the go ahead to meet this individual. I'm just preparing my little kit together so I can go document this thing. Well, two things. They're both mint state, and the 43 apparently is full red. I had it in hand. I had both of them in hand. The Indian head scent is really, really good high mint state. It's brown though, but good luck you can find a crappy one you can barely see the date on and still be worth a couple $100 probably. But yeah, I'm probably looking at about $2 million in coins soon here. This is going to be interesting. Like I said, I already had them in hand. They look genuine and everything, but I'm going to document the dies and everything today with the scope. This is just kind of like an also personal kind of reminders of and kind of what I've done, what I'm doing it with, and how I'm doing it. Oh, hi, Kathy. How you doing? I've been keeping an eye out. You know, I'm privy to what things have been going on, so I'm with you. Still with you. I'm getting prepared. I'm doing well. I'm getting prepared. I had potentially had a couple $1,000,000 worth of coins, and there were only two coins actually, but they were, I would say, worth a couple $1,000,000. One is a copper regular 1943 San Francisco Lincoln wheat cent, except it's copper, not steel. That's the big boy that everybody's looking for. I've had it in hand. I'm going out today to document it and weigh it, do everything I need to do. to match it up to the real thing. I also found, he also had a 1877 Indian head cent, which is extremely rare. Another big boy. I had them both in hand. I looked at them up close with a loop, and they both look authentic. And he's willing to document everything and put everything under a scope, and he's going to let me do that for him. Hey, Lincoln. Yeah, the thumbnail up there, it's no lie, man. I've had these coins in hand. Somebody was putting out a collection, and the guy that was going through it, he found two of these two coins in the same collection. 1877 Indian head cent, extremely high mint state. It's brown, red brown. I said it's brown. And the Lincoln wheat cent is a copper, from what I could tell. I've had it in hand. I looked at it with my loop. Looks good. Looks great. It's not magnetic. It doesn't look like any other type of planchet other than the United States copper planchet. So this is going to be kind of a fun field trip. I'm just kind of preparing myself to get, I'm waiting for the go ahead to meet this guy again and see what happens. But yeah, for people who don't know, this is a regular, steel 1943 San Francisco mint. The mint mark's kind of messed up, and that's got like a flip over. I got a better version of it here somewhere. But the one I'm going to look at is a full red 1943 San Francisco mint, copper, transitional era. So far, it looks. I will be careful. Thank you very much. I'm having my video. I'm actually taking 3 videos. One's going to stay on consistently just for my own protection. But I don't have, dude. I always carry a strap when I need it, so it's no big deal. And I never needed it before. So that being said, so both the scales are working great. Let's do this one more time. This is 1966 cent. It weighs the same as your regular copper Lincoln wheat cents. It says 3.1 and 3.08. So they're both being consistent. They're okay. I'm bringing both those with me. I'm bringing my Hubble to look at it up close and personal. It has a light on it, so I can see any variations in the dye. I'm taking my scope with me. I'm taking my laptop with me. I am taking a few other goodies with me. And yeah, I have to document these dyes up close so I can match them up against the known versions. That shouldn't be a problem. I could do side-by-side overlay comparisons in the meantime until he's ready to let me reveal the rest of the details of the discovery. But I can at least start working on. He's told me it's okay to start the research. Hey Lincoln, man, this thing is awesome. It's red. It is full red. I don't even think there is a red one out there that's been authenticated. He's already setting up or getting ready for to send it in and submit it. It's if it should, it'll be gone. It'll be gone after I'm done for sure. And knowing PCGS, they'd probably throw an MS62 red on it. That's just my opinion. When I release it out to you guys and everybody else, you can make your own opinions, but I got to get this right, for myself. But I think it'll do, since it is red, and they'll want, and it does have a little bit of luster left on it. I think it'll do MS62 red. That's 2 colors above, brown which is, the Mint State 63 brown is the highest graded one that they have at PCGS or have documented. So MS62 red, easily 2 million. So that's kind of the number I came up with to start off with, because the last the MS63 went for the brown one went for $504,000 last year on November 22nd. That was at Heritage Auctions, and I believe that was with the buyer's fee. Don't quote me on that. That's the information I've got so far as that coin and the one related to I'm going to document. All right, Kathy, bye-bye. I'll tell you one thing, it'll be like killing two birds with one stone as far as a bucket list. Having those things just in hand alone kills like half my life of actually trying to go and find one of these things and see it personally, up hand, close and personal. That's going to be cool. Well, it already is cool because I already did. It's already said and done. But it'll be better once everything's been authenticated. Yeah. Aside from all the other things, this is really what it's about. Nobody's plugging my channel. Nobody's causing drama. Nobody's being a jerk. I'm doing what I came here to do. I'm documenting this because this is what I do. This is what I've been preparing to do. This is what I've been learning to do. And this is why I do it. And believe me, I have my doubts. Everybody should. I've been in this way too long enough to know to go half-cocked. That's why I'm bringing the equipment. That's why I have everything I need to get a preliminary documentation and evaluation and assessment, all that good stuff. But where it came from, all the information, everything, it's like gold to me. I trust this person explicitly, like I would like some of my associates. And that being said, there's no doubt in my mind that they are telling the truth or believe that they have what they have, because they've been in the business for since 1953. So you try to contradict that kind of experience, go right ahead, dude. So looks like the laptop is working good. Scope is good. I got no problems now with that. So for the most part, I got everything that I need together to make the trip. It won't take me long to do it. I should have everything as far as all the evidence compiled in, kind of rough compile by the end of today. Assuming that I am able to get that under the scope today. Because both coins are, like I said, they're there. They're well protected. I'm well protected. So we'll, all the concerns have been covered. We will continue this some other time. I need to finish getting ready, go over my shit list, look at all the, just, have everything prepared. So when I get the call, I could do this. because, you know, this has a level of trust that is unprecedented in my opinion, with 99.9999999% of the people out there. Somebody putting that level of trust in me, and I already had that level of trust in that person, goes a long way. But me being an amateur, well, above amateur, but I can safely say that I'm above the most in the hobby. I can do this without any reservations, without any trust issues. With skepticism, of course. But why not? I can't just sit here and say, "Oh, that's not it." Oh, well, it's not it. Why? Because I took a light glance at it and said no. Because no, I'm getting the evidence, people. I'm going to pick up the evidence, and I'm going to make some history here, hopefully. We'll see what happens. So, shit list. Scale, scope. Skivvies. Laptop. Cords, extra cords, charger. I won't be able to do any broadcast. I won't be able to do a location because this location it has no real way of getting a good transmission through one way or another. And like I would do this live anyway. This is just a preliminary assessment. Should be let's see, my notepad, got a brand new one here, and we'll just make that one the documentation pad. Brand new. That'll be for both the coins that I'm going to document and assess. I've got the story of the discovery down roughly, and everything's all legit. I'm professing the fact that it is legit, in my opinion, by the source, it having been in my hand, and just everything. I'm going at this with as much passion as I have any other type of crusade, because this is kind of a crusade. We're looking at 2 holy grails. Well, we're not yet, but we will be. And yours truly gets to be the first to document it. So I'm being serious about this one. This is going to be the pinnacle in my hobby. That's a nice one too. Haha. Not anywhere close to what I'm going to be looking at soon, but close enough because they're going to be both going to be copper. This one is just your normal run of the mill. This is parking lot coin compared to what I'm going to go look at. So let's see. Everything's all in one spot, ready to go. Just trying to think, and I'll go back on what I need. Oh, yes, of course. A couple of tools that are necessary in this kind of action assessment documentation. I got to bring my hammer. No, a couple of these. No, they're not condoms. They're gloves. Hey, you gotta have fun with it somehow. Fun, fun, fun. Now, if I don't have a stroke before this, I'll be very surprised. But at least I'll die happy. This will be fun. Got to bring the backups, of course. So you are getting sleepy. This is a copper. So another backup, another perspective. Remember, people, pictures don't lie. So, that's the whole idea. That's the whole idea. Getting it scoped out, close-ups, unflipped, uncovered close-ups of the actual coins that I'm going to document here. Maybe I can get a music sponsor because it is kind of boring without music, though. Not all that boring, but boring. Usually you kind of like to rock out while I'm looking at stuff, And then he has everything else necessary by any means that I need to carefully look at this at these examples that I'm going to see later today. I'm just kind of flipping through a book that I bought today or yesterday or sometime. One of the shops that I went to. Been wanting this one forever. This one's cool. Except I don't know this guy. Who is that? Who? Ja? He's a Jawa? And Bar? Ja and Bar. Who's that? I've been wanting one of these for a long time. Got that. Maybe I'll find one of those how they call that one. Hitman? I don't remember. Something like that. The 42S silver mint mark on this right side of the Monticello coin. That one is been deemed authentic. but still, by any means, by anybody else, it's been unfoundedly defunct as far as evidence is concerned. It's still a planchet from World War II, silver. Now it's gonna kill me. Okay, now I really got it. So that one is 42S. And that would be the Ken Frith coin. Yeah, okay, the Frith nickel. Yeah, that would be cool to see one something like that too. But I already had those other ones in hand, and so those two are actually the first two people are going to be after, or ever after, or ever looking for, vigilantly. But yeah, I would like to see the first one. That would be just too much. Not the old one, but something new. Okay. Whew. Why my head's not exploding with my brains all over the place? Yeah. Uh, Fortunately, I can think on several things at once and not have too much of a meltdown. I'm just trying to clear my workstation here to dedicate this. Come on, scope. Don't blame me now. Get back to it. Scope's still on from what it says here. No, it's the computer. It's just rehashing itself. Here we go. Just reset it. Make things a lot easier. Okay. Should we get a signal? There it is. Yeah, this is one of those alien coins too. It's a new discovery. Yeah. It's proof that Roosevelt came from outer space. There's his antenna. So I found my own rarity. Right. And it's shown before, which I think is kind of a one discovery of mine. It's Bugs Bunny, but date and mint mark unknown. It's kind of a Bugs Bunny boogie. It's kind of a Bugs Bunny boogie collaboration here. 1951 S Lincoln, Benjamin Franklin Halfler. Nothing like that's been documented. Well, authenticated. I don't know about documentation, but I've already thrown this up several times. I just like looking at it. It's cool. I mean, God, he's got a booger and Bugs Bunny teeth. Fun, 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 fun. Number 509. All right. So how many? Well, maybe I should bring a pencil. I don't know. We'll see. Should I sketch it? No. I got everything I need. I got the scope. I got the computer. I got everything. Everything's together in one spot, ready to go. I already got the go ahead. I'm just waiting. This won't be done live. It'll be documented on video though. This will be interesting for all those who know me and all those who don't. Get bent. So the tools of the trade. Let's talk about that. Okay, well, you're looking at one of them. The computer screen with a very big close-up of a coin that I bought recently, exhibiting, I could safely say a boogie, and Bugs Bunny teeth all in one. That's just kind of cool. Franklin half dollar. It's also an unknown. It's an unknown type of variety. Unknown date in mint mark to be exact. Get your day started, Lincoln. What are you doing here, man? I told you I wasn't I wasn't doing this live as an assessment live because I can't get well, I won't even try to get a clear signal through live. This all needs to be put in a list of things to do. But this is just documenting what I'm doing. I have a short video of my assessment, just some close-ups, and a video of weighing and looking at the coins, and it's kind of a shorter edited version, so I can have that put together, and I'll throw that up. That's not violating anybody's trust yet. I've already decided that, and the owners decided, this is a necessary, this is a necessary thing to do, to get things rolling. Everybody's, that needs to be involved already is and has and or will be involved on a very short list. And any other involvement, they're going to have to go get themselves an agent or something, because I ain't talking to anybody else about anything further other than my documentation. No private information, no personal information of any sort other than my own is going to be further released as far as the public's concerned. But I stated before, the information that I have, where I got it from, who it belongs to, what it is, everything lines up fine. So I suggest, have a little patience. Don't make any rash assessments or contradictions or anything positive or negative, because I'm not really. I can only tell you what I have actually seen, and I'm going to do. Uh, Franklin there looks like he's got some vampire teeth or Bugs Bunny. Jesus. I heard he was kind of a ladies' man. Well, Franklin there, man, him and what was it? The Marquis de Sade. Those guys were road dogs, I heard. And that's, I don't think that's a rumor or was a rumor. Those guys were pretty freaky. So don't think that everybody in the government, well, at least back then, was a Boy Scout that told the truth. And well, I would imagine that most all of them told the truth. But when Washington says he's chopping wood, well, I'm kind of glad, to that obvious metaphor. I chop wood every day. If there's a shed or a barn involved, run. Oh, yeah. Also forgot one important thing. God, I can't believe shoes. I gotta have shoes. Gee, forgot the most important thing of all. Oh, the sounds of downtown. Now that's not a desperate cry for attention. Going through downtown early in the morning when there's like one person, down there, and they don't listen to that crap. Okay, the Seagulls, yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, the Ravens. You love that. Oh, breathe, breathe, Roadrunner. Take it like a man. Let's see, I think I need to bring some smelling salts too. I've already seen a couple people nearly pass out when they looked at those things. Wow. Let's see here. Oh, I know there's a couple of minor things that I could bring, like a couple of old school books. They'll have the pictures too of authenticated versions of this particular coin. Oh, let's see. Here's my Detecting Altered Coins book, which by today's standards, a little remedial, but actually it was probably state of the art back then. So gotta always remember that. I gotta find Frank's book. No, not that Frank. Mr. Frank Spadone. I got a couple of them in here. Most every old schooler in that grew up in the 50s, 60s, 70s, they either contributed or are part of these books that I'm bringing with me. I already know what I need to reference, so I just want to make sure I have the books to be sure. Okay. The reference material is one. There's the other one. Okay. Just a little handy reference material published by probably the biggest names in the book or in the hobby or in the whole world. One of them was probably, you don't know the name, Hugh Bowers. Let's see who else. Of course, Frank Spadone. He is a writer of this book, copyrighted. Let's see, does this one have all the? Yeah, it does have all the names. See if I can get this acknowledgments page on here. I can't help but acknowledge all these people that were contributed to this book. I mean, to such a discovery. And this was published in 1965, mind you. So a lot of these people I'm acknowledging probably passed away, but still remembered and still revered as pioneers in the hobby of modern numismatics. Oh, we got the special thanks. Yes, of course, QDB. Once again, the author is Frank Spadone. Another. This is the other detecting altered coins that's I'm referencing. Like I said, this is all remedial stuff by today's standards, but it's pioneer back then. These are the pioneers. So they built the quintessential country. They're the forefathers, foremothers. You can't acknowledge them, then you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't even be watching. No, you could watch. How do you learn? Well, you just don't plug into anything, that's for sure. And these are people that didn't have everything in the world, every collection in the world, yet they're the ones that made them made all those things popular, document everything, did the footwork. It's that time. Yeah, I agree, Bert. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. No, it's time for some coffee. I went long enough with this. It is what it is, pal. I'm not professing to say yay or nay. This is my documentation of a documentation for documentation. So have fun with that. I'll be around soon. Don't take this whole thing for anything but what I said. It's just an assessment, just a preliminary assessment of something that I believe is correct, true. Authentication is going to be made by everybody that needs to do. Like I said, I've been interested to document the dies and everything, and at least take preliminary pictures and everything else, scoping all the good little things that you ever start off with this kind of thing, because you got to start off somewhere. And it always starts off little. You know, that's what she said. And that being said, live from the Roadrunner Point and other things. Goodbye. I'll be back ASAP.